watch that too. I was gonna talk about this too.
What UFC?
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about no UFC.
I don't.
So why is it distracting? It's the man.
Listen,
Hell no.
Don't fall into that trap.
I'm just asking.
No, it's the ADHD.
It's time to start. It's time to start.
It's
Are y'all
squirrel
ready?
Moment.
Are y'all ready?
Okay.
Yeah, ready.
Squirrel.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night to the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Holy moly, guacamole in my pockets. What a blessing. Got it on me, I got options. Real stepper. Check the shoes, get it poppin'. Eating good.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome back to another episode of the Fuller Podcast. You are rocking with none other than me, myself, and I, Avery Fuller. But I got my two counterparts with me, as you can see. My co-host, my man, Marta the Reese Bird, aka Reese, and that other half of me.
What other half?
That
Top
wife
or
of
bottom?
mine, Miss Melnisha Fuller.
What up?
How y'all feeling?
I'm straight.
How's it
I
going?
can't complain. It's another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, listen, as long as you getting money, that's all that matter to me. It's been eventful. How was y'all week?
It was boring.
It was boring.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, you gotta upgrade your life.
Man, it's not an upgrade. I can't complain. I've had 3 months of vacation to speak, kinda,
Hey.
sorta.
I can
You
dig
know what I
it.
mean?
Nothing better than a vacation. I can tell you that much,
Who you
especially when
telling?
you're hopping on them cruise ships.
I'm in need of a vacation.
Me too.
Well,
Somewhere where all I need to pack is a swimsuit, some flip flops, wife beater, and drawers. That's it.
I don't know about them
Wait.
vacations. I ain't going to them.
Wait, no shorts?
That's why I got the swimsuit.
Oh, okay.
He just go wear the
That's all
same
you
swim.
wear.
That's it. That's all I want.
Hey,
What I need.
Okay.
I'm on vacation.
Hey, listen.
Judge your mama.
I don't knock
Hey,
it.
hey.
I don't knock it.
mean, it is what it is.
Hey, but look, hey man, thanks for tuning in. It is the first or the second episode of the Fuller Podcast, and we got a lot.
That numero dos.
Numero dos, exactly right. We got a lot to talk about. But before we do, if you don't know, now you know what time it is, right? It is shot o'clock. So get your shot, throw it back.
All right.
Look at me, every time.
Chug-a-luck.
Oop, oop, oop.
There's about 3 swallows there.
Why you looking at the glass like
It ain't gonna change.
it's gonna say something to you?
Yeah.
Because this is a double shot glass.
Is it?
Yeah, you set me up.
First off, I didn't pour your drink.
You
That's
set
first
me
of
up
all.
like
She poured her own pours.
Like you always
poured
do.
your own stuff.
I cannot believe that you
pour-
set me up.
You poured your own drink, and you chasing it with Mike's. So
Yes.
enjoy. But we got a
Exactly.
lot to kind of go through, man. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Before we start, let's do an icebreaker. Let's do an icebreaker.
All right.
This icebreaker is something that I used to do at like one of my jobs and whatnot. And I feel like it was a great idea. So let's go on the run with 2 truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie, for those that don't know, you're going to pretty much
I
Give-
thought it was 2 lies and a truth, but we could do 2
no, it's
truths and a
2
lie.
truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie. So you're going to get 2 truths about yourself and 1 lie, and we got to figure out what's the lie. All right. So I'm going to start. You know what I'm saying? Or actually, no, let's start with you, Mel. Let's,
Yes.
let's get your 2 truths and your 1 lie.
Okay. Let's see. I was a cheerleader. Excuse me. I didn't like the look on your face.
Don't be mad
Just
because
throwing
I
it out
know.
there.
I already know what it
And
is.
let's see. I was a assistant coach for a basketball team.
Okay.
That's
And
complicated.
let's see. I like Star Wars.
Okay, so you said you was an assistant coach for a basketball team, you was a cheerleader, and you like Star Wars.
And so, Avery, you gonna answer this one or do I have to?
Reese, I'm gonna get to you.
Nah, bro.
Oh no, go
That's the
ahead,
wife.
best friend.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
definitely want a cheerleader.
Best
exactly,
friend?
best friend.
When was you a cheerleader?
Hold on, wait. Do
Just-
we got to go through everything or
No,
I'm just asking, was that right or wrong?
He
You were a
picked
cheerleader?
that's
you
the
picked
lie.
that one? That's the lie.
Hold on,
Yeah, I'm
and
picking that
then
as the
I'm
lie.
gonna pick.
Okay.
And so I picked that you like Star Wars.
Okay.
So what was the truth?
Ready?
Yeah.
The
What's the lie?
the lie is I like Star Wars.
Who know her better than me?
When were you a cheerleader?
I was a cheerleader. Basically from the time I was in first grade all the way up until.
Bro, you ain't never seen the pictures? Yeah,
I never
Let me
been
see.
past.
I'm the
up
real
until
best friend.
like the beginning of middle school, I
Don't
think.
start.
Yeah.
All right, Reese, you up?
Let's see.
Test is on you now, man.
It's easy.
Oh man.
I was in a professional opera. Let's see. I don't know how to swim. And I was in a commercial.
All right, man. What you got?
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the opera.
He can swim. What a lie, Reese.
What a lie.
Yeah.
What when I say I couldn't swim?
Uh
Yeah, I definitely could swim.
huh. He definitely can swim. He definitely said he could swim last week.
I definitely can swim.
Okay.
I'm 2 for 2 out here
Wait.
in these streets.
Wait, what?
Oh, because you said you can swim.
I can't.
Oh, you can't swim.
Right, but
Yeah,
he
man.
can.
Oh,
Easy.
damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that went way over my head. I was thinking like you were saying that you can swim.
No.
Oh, man, I messed that up.
Cannot.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
No, it's okay.
All right.
That was me. I won't listen in all the way, I guess.
It's all right.
Effectively.
I really want to see if y'all gonna get mine.
Okay, let's go.
I used to play on a water basketball team.
On a water basketball team?
Yeah.
Wait. Water basketball?
Mm-hmm.
That's real?
Yes. It's actually a
Um,
sport.
I got beat up by a girl,
Okay.
and I had a threesome when I was 19.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Somebody's ears are burning right now. That's what you get for putting the headphones on.
Question is where's the lie?
You had a threesome when you were 19.
That's your choice?
Yeah.
My bro ain't never got beat up by no girl.
I ain't never had no threesome before.
Don't look at me.
Once for male.
Hey.
Oh, no. It wasn't by force. It was clearly by choice.
That you got beat
Wait.
up by a girl.
Who
No.
beat you up though?
So I got beat up by this big girl. She was a big
Was
girl.
you young though? Is this the one
Yeah, I
you
was like,
told me about?
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You
Bro, she
like,
was swinging me around in circles and shit.
Wow.
And now, listen,
Was it traumatizing?
bruh, it was to a point where it wasn't that traumatizing because I've developed a respect. But one time, my godmom, she walked up while it was happening. The
So
girl
you
was
got beat up by a girl more than once.
the same girl.
She
was a,
just
Oh,
constantly
she was
beat you
bullying
up.
I was getting bullied, literally. But she was like 3 of me, bruh.
I get it.
I was a little
Whatever you need to
skinny
tell
little
yourself.
kid, and she was taking me by my shirt and swinging me around in a circle. She was so strong. I'm telling you,
Don't
bro.
feel bad. There was a girl in 6th grade. Her name was Lakeisha. I will never forget ever. I'm talking about every other day she boxed a dude. I'm talking about dudes that are out here thugs now. I'm like, Lakeisha used to mop the floor with you.
Oh Lord.
She could probably beat Clarissa Shields right now. I'm telling you, her hands was crazy.
All right. Well, let's jump into some news. You know, one of the biggest highlights of the news was the things that's been going on with the Titanic and the submersible that end up imploding and pretty much killed everybody that was on board. One of the biggest things about it is that it was 2 millionaires, and a 19-year-old kid that didn't even want to go. Each person paid $250,000 to go.
Hold on, he didn't want to go and he paid $250,000.
Bro, his stepdad is a billionaire. $250,000 is like $20.
Like $250.
Right.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? And the actual submersible, it was very limited space.
Yes.
So, they had to literally fit in there like a puzzle.
And they had to take their shoes off.
Wow. I didn't even know that part.
Yeah, I watched the. They had to take their shoes off. They say it's no bigger than a minivan.
And it was a game controller.
A Logic game controller.
That was. And I watched a video of the dude from Logic.
Yeah.
Got up there and was like, yo, no, that's not what that's for. Like, he was like, yo, we're second tier. Do not use.
Yeah, I would used a PlayStation 4.
Right.
At least P4.
That's exactly what he said. He said, I would at least use a PlayStation controller.
Wow.
So, nonetheless, they spent about $1 million or $1 million
total.
$250.
5 of them or something, right?
To go. And it imploded, and 5 people lost their life. I feel like it was some irresponsibility there. But the irresponsibility gets a little further. So I got a question for y'all. If you was... So his stepson pretty much went to a Blink-182 concert while they were searching for them. And the stepson is, I believe he's in his 30s.
He was like 36, I believe.
Right. And so the biggest thing is he's at the concert and he's putting it on social media and, kind of going through that entire process. So my question to y'all is, if you was the stepson, would you have still went to that Blink-182 concert knowing that your stepfather and is missing? I don't know if the 19-year-old was in there. It was his relative. Like, I don't know if it was that group of people or if it was just.
No, he was one of the billionaire steps.
Okay. So if your stepfather is missing, are you still going to that concert or are you going to stay home with everybody and feel the way that they was feeling? Reese, I'm gonna start with you.
See, it depends on the level of me and my stepfather relationship we have.
Mm-hmm.
Because he could have just married my mom. I'm 36 years. He could have just married my mama 5-10 years ago, where he just has that title as my stepfather, and I probably would respect him as that. But as far as me going to a Blink-182 concert, everybody grieves different. And what's to say he wasn't grieving? That's what a way of him grieving is to go to that concert. He paid his tickets. I probably wouldn't go. That's just me because I know if I knew my stepfather,
Mm-hmm.
And I know he was in that predicament, which he probably wouldn't be in because you could tell we don't do subs. But I would definitely not go to that because first of all I'm rich, so that Blink-182 they're gonna have another concert somewhere else, and clearly I have enough money where I can probably fly out to wherever they have a concert at.
Mm-hmm.
And Blink-182, I don't really know that group too well, but I know they're not old. They're not like Frankie Beverly and May's age, where they we're on a timeline.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely think about I wouldn't go.
Okay. What about you, Mel?
Honestly, I 100% agree with what Reese said. Honestly, everybody grieves differently. You know what I mean? So I guess it just kind of depends on the situation. This whole thing being brought up, I think is just something else to talk about or to point somebody out in that family, because you can't judge what somebody is doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he could be home with his family. He could be in there grieving or, who's to say he's not grieving? That just might be his way. Everybody has a different way. Sometimes people need to clear their head with everything that's going on, and how death is. It makes other people weird around you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And you have so many people around you at the time. You don't have time to think. It's a lot going on, so you don't know exactly why. That just may be his process. Maybe he just needed some air, but I can't fault him for that. Going out to do that. while he was missing. I mean, to be honest with you, who knows? Whoever was home, his mom or anybody else, she could have been out partying herself.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it may not have been anybody for him to go home to, you know, surround himself around and take care of at that time. Everybody could have been out just doing their own thing.
Right.
At that time, he was just missing.
And,
Correct?
right. And I completely understand. I think for me, it's kind of both, right? Because it's kind of based on, number one, the relationship between him and his stepfather, right?
Right.
But also, it depends on, like, for instance, if his stepfather live in London and I'm in Vegas,
Yeah.
right? If I'm in Vegas and they're in London and it's a concert going on, I'm going to go. I ain't going to post no social media videos of me showing that I'm enjoying myself, having a good time, looking like I don't give a shit. You
I
know
think
what I'm saying?
They actually questioned him, like, how could you be at this Blink 182 concert while your stepfather is going through that, and he has some different.
Well, and he's entitled to, like, I don't knock him. I would have went to the concert personally. Again, I wouldn't have went through the process of posting on social media and kind of showing, like, or acting as if what's really going on is not really going on.
But I mean, what? Fake it till you make it. You know, hiding your grief. I mean, that's probably what he was doing.
But what's the point of hiding your grief? Like,
Yeah.
it's no there's no nothing to hide. Like, number one, it's public knowledge. It's public news. So
It's social media.
If everybody's
Right.
grieving. Everybody's grieving, right?
But you know how social media is. You know how people portray themselves on social media.
Right. But that's my whole thing. Like, even if people portray themselves that way, if somebody close to you passed away or was missing, and the likelihood of them being passed away is high, right?
Yeah. It was.
Even if
very
you
high.
go to a concert, are you going to proceed with the rest of your life knowing that, number one, your mother is probably hurting? You know what I'm saying? And number two, it's a time where people might feel like you should be with your family. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me twisted. Again, if they are on one side of the world and I'm on this side and I'm here, I'm not just going to sit in the crib and just, be all distraught and messed up in the world. So I'm going to go to that concert, but I'm not going to proceed as if nothing that's going on is going on.
Yeah.
Because it's no way around it. It's no way outside of it. And if I need to go and fly to London, then I need to go and fly to London. Because, again, this is a time where my family probably need me. I know my mama will probably need me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she was busy counting that bag. But anyway.
I was going to say, yeah.
I mean,
did
unfair.
she need him?
That's unfair for y'all to kind of put that lady in
I
that
mean, it's
position.
kind of unfair for them to kind of put that on him too.
Listen, she could have signed a prenup and might not be getting nothing.
But she's still getting something. We're not going to sit
That
there and
don't
act like
automatically
she's not
mean
getting
she getting something.
She's gonna get. If you sign a prenup, she's not signing a prenup for her to get absolutely nothing.
Hey, my man Jay-Z said it perfectly clear.
Did Beyonce
Leave the
sign a
bank
prenup?
book and the credit cards and take everything you came with.
Yeah. Did Beyonce sign a
Plain
prenup?
and simple. Listen. You do know the reason for a prenup, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So if the reason for a prenup, if I'm a billionaire and I'm marrying you as a billionaire, you don't think I'm going to sign a prenup?
When Jay-Z married Beyonce, she had more money than he did.
Probably didn't, but
She did.
Even then, I guarantee they got a prenup. I guarantee it. Any billionaire is going to have a prenup. So that's just how that works.
Yeah.
All right. I do got a question for y'all, right? It's a real significant question because I really want to know, just in case, while we're talking about billionaires and all that stuff, if y'all had 10 mil, what would you do? If 10 mil popped up into your bank account tomorrow
Hold on,
morning,
see, you said popped up. See, it just popped up. That means I need to make me an immediate withdrawal just in case somebody has a change in heart.
Bro, you sound like a nigga.
What you mean? I don't want no
You sound like a
confusions.
nigga.
I need
No.
all of that. I need
Oh my
9,900,099,999 cents. I need all that.
Damn. No.
In 20s.
I'm saying you had 10 million pop up in your account. You
I
know
got
where
you.
it came from, and it's a realistic amount for you. So you can take your time with it. You ain't got to try to hurry up in case somebody made a mistake.
Okay, it's mine.
Right. It's yours.
Okay.
What do you do first?
What I'm
Male.
doing first, I'm taking care of my mama first. That's off the muscle. I'm blessing my family, like my immediate family. I'm not gonna say everybody. I'm blessing y'all. I'm gonna give y'all at least 2. I'm gonna give my mama 3. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna put probably another 2 away for my kids. And then I'm gonna probably buy me a little house. I don't need nothing big. Maybe 250,000, something like that. And I'm gonna definitely have to. I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna get my dream car, whatever it is at that time. I don't even know what it is, so it'll be something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go on that cruise for that round the world cruise for 30 days, and then I'm gonna get back to work because I done spent all my money.
Damn. What about you, man?
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
So, honestly, I want to go ahead and create that gated community so that way I can get my family, their little houses in that gated community.
All her money gone.
No, not yet. Of course, any debt I have will be paid off. I'm gonna invest some money so that way that money can be coming back to me. And of course, invest in myself. So I'll go ahead and make sure that I open my business.
Hold on. So I don't get nothing. That's what you saying? I just blessed y'all with $2 million. You told me all
Wait,
months.
you
Don't
didn't
worry,
say
I
you was
changed
gonna
it.
bless us with $2 million.
I did, didn't I?
He
not?
did. He did.
He did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you already know you're gonna be taken care
No.
of. You my family.
I don't
Remember
want
we
to
talked
It's too
about
late.
this the last time.
It's too late now.
You my family, so of course
It's too late. I don't want.
You
I don't
know,
want a house.
you don't want a
money.
house.
No.
You want money?
No. I don't want nothing.
Okay. Is that it?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Well, I would the first thing I would do would be to pretty much create escrow accounts for the people in my family. My goal would be to provide a home for each person. I would give a $250,000 to $300,000 limit per family. Now, not per person, but per family. So if you got a family, then I would give you a house. I would also purchase an apartment building for those who don't got families, or for those that are single, where they can live rent free. I would also partner with them to help them develop a form of generational wealth themselves, right? And when I say partner with them, if I got somebody at McDonald's, I'm going to partner with them owning that McDonald's. They're not going to own it by themselves. Yeah. They're going to pretty much find a way to build for themselves. Because my goal is to not feed you, but to give you the food so that you can feed yourself. And to not go broke in the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, it defeat the purpose. People always say, if I make it, you make it, right? But that's not always
backwards.
True.
It doesn't work that way.
It's not always true, because the reality is my money is not your money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And all I could do is give you what I'm going to give you based on what makes sense to me, not to you or to anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And my goal is to develop generational wealth for my family, overall, my family and friends. So if that's my goal, then ultimately, number one, I would take you up on that gated community, but it'll just be for our family.
Bro, I would just buy like 10 Chick-fil-A's, because they are never not packed. Like,
literally, bro.
You like I looked it up. They looking at, it's like I think you only need 10,000 in escrow, equity, liquidated money, and then I believe they looking to get anywhere between no less than 250,000 a year off of each.
Right. The royalties is
that's your take
substantial, I believe.
So it's one of those things, and I mean, I'm not a spectacular fan of Chick-fil-A, but find a Chick-fil-A that's not packed.
Right, you're 100% right. I would
guaranteed
invest
money.
in.
Yeah,
You're right.
I would
I
open
invest in
mine
stuff
on
like that.
Sundays.
No, you can't do that.
I don't
What?
care.
They're not gonna let you, bro.
They ain't gonna know.
A franchise
Look,
means
they ain't gonna know.
They got the rules already
I
pre-created.
know. I'm just being funny, but it will be open on Sundays.
Hey, listen, I'll
How many
If
people
I
like,
could-
man, I want me a Chick-fil-A. God dang it, it's Sunday.
Oh yeah, I do that a lot.
listen,
We do.
but the goal will be to find fail-proof
Yeah.
businesses so that people can kind of
Whole life
build their
insurance
own.
really is what we need to look into for real.
Well, I will hold them accountable for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not giving nobody money. I think that's my biggest thing.
I would,
Right.
I would bless the ones that my immediates with
Because they'll
money.
blow it.
My
yes and
goal
no.
is
They'll
to
blow
put
the money and then they'll
Then
come
their
back
hand
for
will
more.
be right back out.
Right.
Exactly. That's why I prefer to not give money, but give opportunity.
And people don't understand. $1 million is a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. You know,
$10 million is a lot of money.
It was. I heard somebody tell me $5 million and you can be rich for life. You can live off the interest and the bank interest alone.
That depends on your lifestyle.
And
I
that
think
also
that all varies.
depends on your lifestyle. But nowadays, $1 million can go. You just spent $250,000 on that house. Then you got to think that $250,000 house, you got to pay taxes on it, insurance, all that.
Of
But
course.
that's why you set them up so they can be successful. Because if you don't have to pay any rent, the only thing you have to keep up on is the taxes on your house
And again,
and
when
the rest of
people
your
get
bills.
comfortable, what they do?
Well, I think that's
Get
so.
lax.
So that would be my goal, right? To take away the significant liability, right? Where you got a mortgage. If you don't got a mortgage every month, you can focus on whatever you need to focus on. So
And
I
I
done
heard-
gave you a business and I gave you a house.
Yeah.
So I done took away that bill. I put you in a position to make some money. You should be able to cover the rest of your bills with that in general.
I also heard somebody. I had this conversation before, and somebody put in a very smart. It was like it would be in the contract that if you're not able to afford your taxes on that house, I would take the house. I would pay your taxes, but I keep the deed to the house too.
Well, I think it depends, right? Because it wouldn't, to me, it wouldn't be fair for me to buy you a $300,000 or $400,000 house when you ain't got no money.
And then them taxes on that $300,000-$400,000 house is gonna be
Right. Well,
$2,000-$3,000 a year, something
right.
like that.
And so that's where the flourishing of that business is on them. You know what I'm saying? And that growth has to come from them.
Bruh,
but
somebody
ultimately,
buy me a house like that, I could work at McDonald's. I should be able to work at McDonald's, pay my taxes, and still live like a king, because you're not paying that $2,500 to $3,000 a month and your mortgage.
right. I mean, again, it all varies based on your responsibility. Like, I get it.
Right.
Working at McDonald's and living like a king don't work in the same sentence to me.
And
like,
it depends on where you at too. You could,
Right.
I would buy you a house
The
like
cost
in
of
Vegas.
living.
They don't have personal property taxes in Vegas. I mean, in Nevada, certain states don't have that. But we live in the we live in a Commonwealth.
Right. You want to tell you
One of
something else
the few.
that I would do? I would build one of those houses, Mel, that we see all the time. That's like under the ground.
Oh,
Like
yes.
A bunker?
Exactly.
Yes.
I would
I
build.
wanted to
a
live
bunker.
in a mountain, bro.
Live in a
In
mountain.
a mountain?
Yeah, you ain't never seen no houses that are built out of a mountain.
No.
Man, you gotta look them up.
Yeah,
look
I
them
don't,
up.
have
I
to
don't
look
want
that
to
up.
leave it.
I'm seeing some amazing.
I don't want to leave it to Mother Nature like that.
You don't want to live in a mountain?
No, not.
But you want to
not-
live
not.
underground in a bunker.
Absolutely, because the
The mountain
goal.
sounds cool too, though.
Mountain
When
sounds bad.
when I build a bunker under the ground, it's built to withstand a mountain crumbling. You build a house on a mountain and the mountain crumble, your house is crumbling.
Right. I mean, that's true.
That's
You
all.
say it
I'm-
doesn't-
I'm
it doesn't
I'm a
stop you
firm
from being
believer,
cool.
If it's your time, it's your time.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
to each his own. To each his
Yeah.
own. You know, when
If I
when
put-
the apocalypse
if I
happens,
put a
just go
potato-
outside and stand there.
If I put a potato in that hole, that your air duct, we're all gone.
No, you think I'm gonna just have one air duct,
I'm
Mom?
being funny. You should have your own air supply.
So speaking of which, in the event that we all got $10 million and $10 million for a lot of us means that we can take a vacation. So if you could take a vacation anywhere, where would you go and how would you get there, Mel?
Oh man. If I could take a vacation anywhere. Well, let's see. I would go to a tropical island. The last time we went to Bimini, Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful. I would go there, enjoy myself,
How would you get
lay
there?
out on the beach. We can fly.
Okay.
We can fly.
Reese?
If I could probably go anywhere, probably be like Fiji, somewhere like that.
Why Fiji?
Because it's tropical, and it's not one of those places that everybody goes. It's not a Jamaica. It's not it's not a Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhere where it's not. I don't like going to places that everybody goes, and I mean people go to Fiji. Don't get me wrong, and I would take me a nice slow cruise to it.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time, enjoy the ride there, get there, and I might not come back. I'm sorry.
Well, have you ever been to Fiji before?
No, I've never been
Oh.
to Fiji. That's
Well,
another reason why I wouldn't go.
You might go to Fiji and they got 7 feet spiders or some shit and make you like, oh,
I
yeah.
ain't say
What?
Australia. I didn't say Australia.
Oh, my
Australia is
gosh.
built different.
She heard spider and lost her shit.
No,
Yes,
have you
I
seen those
did.
spiders in Australia?
Yes, I
Yeah,
wanted, and
no.
I wanted to go there. I wanted
And
to
those
visit.
spiders in
went.
Australia jump.
Yes, I wanted to visit.
My sister went.
Really?
Yeah, she went. My sister's a
She,
gangster.
she ain't seen no spiders, did she?
She didn't mention the spiders,
Okay.
and she
Wait,
went
did you
by
see
herself.
did you see the bats though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you seen?
Nope.
I've seen people get beat up by kangaroos. I'm good.
Oh, I'm not doing that either.
Oh, yeah. Well, I ain't gonna never get beat up by no kangaroo. He
No.
gonna get
We're
them
not gonna
hands.
get that close.
Knock
No.
that motherfucker ass out.
Yeah, Mister, I got beat up by a girl
Oh, shit. No, he didn't.
more than
Man.
once. She
What?
was a bully.
Well, where's she at now? Because I got hands. I would go to Amsterdam. I would fly to Amsterdam
Okay.
for maybe a week and just
Straight,
kind
I
of,
heard Amsterdam is pretty chill.
yeah.
Would you hit the red light district?
No, I wouldn't do. I'm married, man. Like
You know, it's more than just what you think it is at the red light
but
district.
it's the so
Well, what is at the red light district?
It's
But
horse,
it's a
weed.
display of let's say adult entertainment
Oh, okay.
of all aspects of adult entertainment.
you seen Deuce Bigelow?
With the women in the
Yes.
the windows and stuff.
and they have what they say open observations and examples of what they can do.
Well, Mel,
Well, when you walking past.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we can go there.
he talking about going in there.
No,
we're
I'm
not
not
gonna,
talking
we're
about
not gonna go
going
in. We
no,
don't have to go in.
I don't.
If they displaying it on the outside,
No,
it's like
you-
window
it's like-
shopping.
But
There
then
you
I just
go.
said I
Right,
ain't never
window
had no
shopping.
damn threesome, so we got to go in. You could come if you
Whoa.
want to.
no,
I'm
no,
just
we're
joking.
gonna go
Wait a
in.
minute.
Wait, yeah, right,
Wait a
exactly.
minute.
Hold on, pause.
What type of,
Stop.
What type of
What are we talking
coming
about
are we?
again?
Are we coming or going?
What are we talking about?
I'm gonna be coming.
Is she
Yo,
gonna be
oh
going?
my
She
gosh. Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. All right. So look, let's.
Get back
Reel it
on
back
track.
in.
Yeah.
Reel it back
That's
in.
so
Get yourself
funny.
together.
All right, so let's jump into our movie of the week, man. I don't know if y'all had a chance to see it, but one of the movies that just came to digital is Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That is what is said to be quote unquote the last of the Guardian of the Galaxy series. Actually, me and Maurice watched it again yesterday, but we watched it beforehand. Tell me what y'all think about that movie and how y'all feel about it being the last of the last. Reese.
You know, Guardians of the Galaxy series is just, to me, it gives you everything. It's funny, it's thrilling, it's sad, it's happy. It's just one of those series that's perfect. It's perfectly cast. All the plots are just amazing to me.
I found this on the web for auto plots.
And all the plots are just amazing to me. And it just is it. And again, they hit it out the park, man. It was one of those movies I can watch over and over again. I'm disappointed that they considering it the last one, but the way they ended it, they made room to bring them all back together.
Right, absolutely.
And I get it, and it's just a beautiful movie, man. I'm sad and happy and glad and mad. It's just one of those movies.
And everything. What
I'm
about you, man?
Mixed emotions. I love the movie, honestly. Just as Reese said, the plot was really nice. it did leave it open for them to be able to do something else.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't seem like the end, honestly.
Right,
And
okay.
Marvel is great with that anyway. So I just feel like that's not going to be it. That's not the end of the story.
Okay. I feel like it's some stuff that's unexplained per se, but I feel like they did a really good job with the movie. I feel like the storyline of the movie was good. I feel like they had a lot of range as far as what it is, right? Because for the most part, it is science fiction. You know what I'm saying? And because they are out in the universe and it's all about the galaxy itself, there's so much flexibility and creativity that can come from it.
They didn't even touch on the multiverse.
Right, exactly.
Right, they
They didn't even. They don't.
Yeah.
That's how good it is. They didn't even touch on that.
Right, exactly. And I think that played a very, very significant role in its greatness. And I think that's a big reason why it's no limits to it. And that's also the reason why they could easily come back with it whenever they need to. There's a couple of Marvel movies that's going to be coming out, so we're going to kind of look for that. But if this is the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, I commend them, and they did a great job.
They did excellent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Straight up. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about show of the week. All right?
All right.
All
We'll
right.
be back for the podcast. Welcome back to the Fuller Podcast. I'm your host, Avery Fuller, with my co-host, Maurice Bird, a.k.a. Reese, and
You might as well just say the full damn
Whole
name.
government.
the other half of mine is my wife, Melnisha Fuller. Her
No, he
government's
didn't.
out there as
Good.
well. But y'all can call her Mel, of course.
Melnisha. You got to sound all those syllables out. She got about 4 of them in there.
Melnisha, that's 3.
No, yeah. Who are you talking about?
Bruh, man, education.
Cut it out.
With that said, it's shot o'clock. You got a shot?
Yes, Avery Fuller.
Take that shot. Well, I said Avery Fuller when I introduced myself, period. So
I don't care.
throw it back.
All right.
Okay.
How you feeling?
Whew.
You drinking syrup? That's good.
Don't
You
start.
need to chase that.
I really don't need to chase that.
Yeah. That's still 35%.
What is?
Hello.
She drinking 35%. You drinking 40%.
That's 5%.
No, I'm talking about that.
Jim Beam Apple.
That's
Yeah.
43%.
First off, don't
Well,
act like I
probably is.
can't drink any one of those because I've drunk that before. This, I drunk what he's drinking. Who do I live with? The king of drinks.
The king? Don't put that on him. Please don't.
I got to.
Because God knows he'll put that on the shirt quick.
Bro,
Well, I mean, he need to have that on the shirt.
first off, I'm the king of Uno. That's what goddamn.
Oh,
First
my
off, he
God.
shouldn't have put that on the shirt.
I'd
But the king of
see.
drinks, I definitely
When you-
agree with.
See what I'm saying? See what you
saying.
started?
I got
didn't
time
start
for this
anything.
hating. This
How you the
hateration.
king of Uno? And last time we played Uno, I have won more games than you.
What does that mean
What?
exactly?
That means I should be the king. If I beat the king multiple times.
Not at all.
Wait, no,
bro.
you left early.
I left early.
You
and I still
did
was on
leave
top.
early.
You did leave early.
You left early, and you sat at the table and watched me mummify the table. So we don't want to hear that
You
shit,
talking about
boy.
you?
Before we left for break, we was talking about movie of the week, and now we're gonna talk about TV show of the week. And TV show of the week don't necessarily got to be something that's current, as always. It's something that we just feel like is a great show that y'all should take the time to check out if you haven't. And if you have, of course, then you know how we feel when we talking about it.
Yeah.
So this week's TV show of the week is
House.
House
Definitely.
MD.
Yes.
So let's talk about House and tell me how y'all feel about House overall, and how you feel about them taking it off the air. Start with you, Mel.
I'm mad they took it off the air, honestly. This just should have kept that going. I love House. Love it. He was just so intelligent. and I loved his sarcastic behavior.
And he
Like,
was an asshole.
I loved it.
He was
You know
definitely
what?
an asshole.
I don't know what it is, but
You love
I
assholes.
love asshole men.
Oh, okay. She played that shit super smart.
That shit.
I love asshole man.
Speaking
I
her
do.
truth.
But
I am.
she get mad at me if I'm an asshole to her.
When aren't you an asshole?
Well, anyways, that's natural.
Yeah,
Right.
it is natural.
I don't know. I love it. So
But listen. I feel like his demeanor was substantial
He was
throughout the
arrogant.
process. Right. He had a
But he was. I feel like if you're you're right. If you're not wrong, you can be arrogant. That's how I feel.
I think it varies though, right? Because his arrogance was
Life-saving.
to the fifth power, right? Because he would risk somebody's life just to prove his point.
But he will risk their life
Right,
to save their life.
But listen, he ain't always
But I
know
think he
that he
did
was gonna
it-
save their life. He
it
was
was unconventional in a way because Cuddy was always after him. She was like,
Well-
"You can't do that," but he did it, and he saved their life every
because
time.
he took risks that he shouldn't have taken. You know what I'm saying? With somebody else's life. Like if you really think about it, it is somebody else's life that he's taking risks with. And he was taking these risks, not knowing if it was going to happen. And half the time, the dramatic side of it was the risk he initially took didn't work. So they had to figure out something
it
else.
was more like trial and error
But isn't that what medicine does anyway?
to an
If
extent.
you really think
to an
about
extent.
it,
But would you
You
want
don't know
somebody
exactly what's wrong
Would you
with
want
you.
somebody to trial and error on your ass?
Exactly.
but that's what they do anyway.
But then I think
To an
Because think
extent.
about it like this: when you go into the doctor or the hospital, they have no idea what's wrong with you,
Until
and
you
a
tell
lot
them.
of your symptoms match up with 1,000 or 1,000,000 different things.
That's 'cause
So
you wanna
they
win at
try
WebMD.
different stuff.
bruh, he was the way he was solving shit. It was like somebody can have brain aneurysm in their eye, and he got to go behind the eye to find a bacteria that was there
Yeah.
that nobody could ever see.
Because they had a raw sushi.
Exactly.
Because they had a
And-
piece
He
of
knew
sushi
about.
that-
In his defense, I feel like he knew about these things. That's why he was so
Hell no.
arrogant.
Nah, he didn't know.
knew
Bruh. It was
that
trial and
there
error.
are other stuff
He
that
knew-
could be happening.
He knew that it can happen.
He
but
figured it
didn't
out
know.
eventually.
Eventually he will
So,
figure it
so
out.
you think the doctors just say, "Oh, you got this
Yes.
cough and cold. This is what it is."
Yes.
No, they do not know.
Bro, he say, "Oh, you got this cough and cold. This is what it is, and this is what we're gonna do to treat it,
And
and
then
then
it
they're gonna go
backfires.
treat it, and it's gonna make them whoever they treating it with worse.
Yes.
And then they be like, well, we know it's not that.
well,
so
Right, exactly. That, you don't
Y'all
think that's what
fall
they
off.
do to
Well,
us
we know
now?
it's not
that. No.
That's exactly
No,
what
ma'am.
they do.
The
No, man,
other
fam.
thing is, watching House was kind of scary, right? Because like you might watch House and you might see a person sleep and some dust go up their nose, and the next thing you know,
They got AIDS.
damn.
What the fuck?
Hey.
Okay,
was
yeah, that was
extreme.
extreme.
Yeah. But that shit threw me for a loop. I had to regather myself. God damn. But you know that I think that was really in its own way. It was scary because it's a scary thing to have to. I'm using the term deal with because you never know. Anything can cause any type of reaction,
Right.
and you know when you watch it. They'll zoom in into their skull and go down to the cell and go
yeah.
inside the cell and watch something else
Definitely.
happen inside the cell. It's
Definitely.
like, bruh, does this shit really happen?
Yes.
Yes.
That shit. No, I'm saying it make you ask that question.
Yes.
When it's happening, like, yo, just alcohol that's going in my kidneys right now, gonna go in there and go boop and pop something and stop and turn around and then spit something else back out when then it's gonna poison my intestines.
Or like biting your fingernail will lead to you having a brain aneurysm.
Exactly.
And then your
Oh my
leg, right
gosh.
leg needs to be
Bruh.
amputated for no. Nah.
Bruh, that
You just don't know. But hold on, wait. Can we talk about the theme song? The
Oh.
theme music?
Mm-hmm. Ding,
On
ding,
point.
ding, ding,
I
ding,
love
ding,
the
ding,
theme
ding,
music.
ding, 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 ding. I don't know what
Like
the
I
hell
can
that
just
is.
have
I
that as
don't
like a ringtone. I don't know what that was.
Yeah,
That wasn't it.
That wasn't it.
Oh, don't do me like that.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
do me like that. But
The theme song goes hard.
theme song do go hard. Now it was two so it wasn't until that one came on that it was like, yeah.
It was the second one.
And I feel like they picked the perfect people for a lot of the roles that they was in. Like I feel like
That's what always makes a good TV show.
absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
Like you can have a good TV show with the bad people in it, and it can ruin. It'd be a bad.
It'll
TV
ruin
show.
the whole flow. But if
when
you got the right people,
yeah, when you get the right people in it, it's almost one of those things you can't miss.
Exactly. Real quick, outside of house, favorite character, male go.
Outside of house?
Outside of house.
Just confused.
We
the hell out of
all
us.
know house is everybody's favorite.
Oh,
Naturally.
my favorite character. I'm probably gonna mess. Was that Omar Epps, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Who you got, man?
Definitely.
Oh, man.
Even though he got on my nerves. Who he would irritate me.
My favorite character?
Uh-huh.
Outside of house? House was my favorite.
We know that.
Duh.
I know, he was my favorite. That's the only one. Cuddy.
Cuddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to say 7 was mine. I'm just a big Olivia Wilde's fan. It's not my fault.
Why is that?
It's her fault. Huh?
Why is that?
She's absolutely beautiful. What do you mean? And her demeanor to me is
How she carries herself on the show?
right. Exactly. She was 7 on the show, and so the way she carried herself.
That was her name on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was just making sure she wasn't 7 on the show.
Who the fuck
What?
got the dope?
What?
The fuck is happening right
How
now?
many drinks have we had today?
We only had 2.
What is going
Not
on?
enough. She on
Straight
swag.
up. All right, so look, let's move on to the next question because, as we know, our movie of the week is Guardians of the Galaxy 3. If you get a chance, go check it out. And our TV show of the week, and I think they got maybe 8 to 13 seasons. I don't know exactly right offhand. I'm guessing, but House is definitely one of the best shows that has been created, and it could be possibly top 20 for a lot of people.
Shoot, it might be in the top 10.
Right.
Right, exactly. So something that I want to know from y'all, like, you know, we're older now, and we've
Whoa,
kind
man.
of
Watch your mouth.
we've endured a ton throughout the process of our life. Our journey is substantial. So what I want to know from y'all is, if you could go back and tell your 18-year-old self anything to prepare you for today, what would you tell them? Start with you, Reese.
Invest in Apple.
You gonna tell your 18-year-old self to invest in Apple?
Put all your money in Apple stock. No, but
You
seriously,
gotta have money to do that. Did your 18-year-old self have money?
I was, yes, I was good. But no, I would tell myself really, wait till you're married to have kids. Really, that would be probably one of the main things I would tell myself. Take your time, don't rush. Think about what you're doing before you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And your consequence today will, the things you do today can have consequences in your near future.
Yeah.
Keep it in your pants.
I have to agree. Invest in something. A long time ago, Google stock was cheap.
Yes.
That was back in the day when I was managing at Chanelo's.
Mm-hmm.
I should have jumped on that then, and I did not. I didn't know anything about stocks.
Just to piggyback on that,
What?
it was. I remember I used to deliver newspapers at the time, and it always was a commercial. Invest in oil. Invest in oil. Oil. Gas. And I said, I thought about it, but I was like, man, what I look like putting some money into something that is not guaranteed to make money. Look at me now. I would smack my little 18-year-old self first. That made me the first thing I do is smack myself first.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you, 18 years is not to me enough to be developed. But I feel like a lot of 18-year-olds now got an advantage because they got a lot of
they
stuff
got computer
at their hand.
programming in their school.
Right.
That's a class.
I know. Trust me. My kid took it. You know what I'm saying? She came home doing code.
Yes.
You know, it was like, bruh, I
went
wish
to
somebody would have
ECPI,
taught me
spent
code.
$20,000 to learn.
Right,
how to
exactly. Oh my God, if I can code,
It's
But-
easy.
One thing, coding is not easy. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
It's easy.
No, it is not easy. It is nowhere near easy, like at all. It's a reason why people that do code get paid 6 figures.
listen,
Just
I'm gonna tell you.
because
I'm
when
gonna tell
do
you right
1,000
now.
line of code and one comma is wrong. one
screwed the whole
Oh,
thing up,
but
huh?
One little comma is
let
wrong.
Reese tell it. It's easy.
Well,
It is
first
easy.
off,
It's
no,
not.
I don't know.
It's not.
If fans, all that, it's easy.
But I would tell my 18-year-old self to stay in school, right? Stay in school and stay with law.
With
You
law,
know what I'm saying?
What
With
you
law.
mean? Like attorney.
So yeah, I was going to school for law when I was
Really?
18. Yeah, I was initially. At first, I was going to be an architect,
That's good money
and
too.
the amount of math that
Yes, it
I
is.
had to consume, it didn't fit my virtual profile.
What
I
do you
just
mean?
made that shit up.
What? Yeah.
Like it didn't fit what I wanted. I didn't want to do math as a way of. I just wanted to do the art side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got you.
Oh, okay. I see.
So when I realized I had to do all these various forms of math and calculus and trig and
God,
advanced
ugh.
calculus, it was like, bruh,
Ugh.
I don't got the energy for it. So then I
screw
switched
up.
to law, and I switched to law because number one, not too many people can beat me in an argument.
you should have.
Oh,
you should have.
God.
You
Here
should
we
have did
go.
that. I'm not even gonna lie.
You definitely should.
Politics,
But you
law,
know, in
that
Virginia,
would have been all
you
year.
have to- you don't have to go to law school to be a lawyer.
Yes, you
There's
do.
certain states that you don't have to go to law school to be a lawyer.
No,
you
you
can
have-
be an apprentice as a paralegal and still get your law.
You have to
legal.
pass the bar no matter
can
what.
pass the
And
bar,
in
but
order
you don't
to
have to go to
get
law
on the
school.
board for the bar, you have to go to law school.
Well, I think you could have did that.
Definitely.
I definitely could have, and I should have stayed with it. But it's everything that happened in our life happened for a reason. I think the process that we had as 18-year-olds got us to this point. Everything is about learning, and some people take longer to learn, and some people don't. But when you do, you take advantage of the information and you make the best out of it. And without it, what are you actually doing? If you're not learning from what happens in your life, what are you doing? And that's a question I feel like everybody should ask themselves at some point in time. All right, let me ask y'all this: if we all had our journey in life, and while our journey is still going, if somebody was to give you your flowers and make a biopic about you right now in your life, who would you pick to play you? Man, I'm gonna start with you.
Definitely start with her.
So everybody keep telling me that I look like the girl from Black Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
the
gonna go
daughter?
for
The-
Nefessa Williams. I
Nefessa
believe that's how
Williams.
you pronounce
Yeah.
her name.
Professor Williams.
Yeah,
That's
That's
her
the daughter?
name.
that's Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder.
Definitely, bruh.
And I've gotten
Yo,
that outside
yes.
of the family. I've gotten that
Yeah.
people outside, like at the gas station. People have said that before to
Why
me.
you ruin that
Like
for
I had
me
a couple
now?
people said that.
Man, I used to
Listen,
want
it's-
to do bad things to her.
Oh my god!
It's two people that I could see being male: Nefessa Williams and Keisha Knight Pulliam.
Oh,
That's
that's,
Rudy.
a good one.
Rudy.
That's a
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's actually good.
I was told that
Yeah, those
Yeah.
two people is
those
her.
two.
Yeah.
What about you,
Yeah.
Reese? I already know who one of them is.
We're not asking you that question. We're asking me that question first of all. And I swear to God, you say that now, I'm gonna throw something at you.
Oh my
I got this
gosh!
empty can. Let me make sure it's empty. I wish you would say his name, but I've gotten Lorenz Tate
What?
here and there by one somebody squint
I know you fucking lying, bitch.
on the sideways. Ain't nobody ask you. Did they ask you?
Lorenz Tate,
Yes,
nigga.
sir. Yes, sir. I'll take that. Yes.
Well, I can't stand Lorenz Tate ass and
That's fine.
was
that's
it
all right.
And Power, yeah.
Yes, my God,
Somebody
he was making me angry.
She looked like. Okay. Let me stop.
Yeah,
Hey, good
because
deal,
I already know for you. I got somebody for you right now.
Reese.
Huh?
We all know that the person
Not
to
at
play
all.
you best is
We're not
Brian
even here.
Hooks.
Nah, he don't exist.
Brian Hooks is the
It's-
best
no.
person to play you. Literally.
All right.
All right, your turn, Avery. since you wanna
I would
talk.
pick Ice Cube just
to
because
play
my
you, his brother, his
my
son.
kids
I mean,
tell me that all the time.
but
you
I
know
was gonna
what
say
I'm saying?
Steve Harvey. But
Steve Harvey. nigga.
Steve Harvey.
Yes.
Steve Harvey got a mustache and that's
the
it.
hell?
I got a full
Wait a minute.
face of hair.
Pause. How many drinks did you take tonight?
And again, ain't nobody ask you.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Steve
throwing it out
Harvey
there.
got-
That was
got
way
soup
off.
coolers. Where you get Steve Harvey from?
Exactly. Please
Listen,
elaborate.
At least Brian Hooks favor you, bruh.
And Steve Harvey favors you too.
Man. Well,
Okay.
well. Listen,
All
that
right.
that came from a person who said Lorenz Tate. You know,
wow.
that he. People have told him that he favored Lorenz Tate. So clearly he dyslexic.
I'm dyslexic.
I'm sorry.
Y'all just some haters. That's all. Y'all just some haters on this specimen right here.
Oh man.
That's all. It's okay.
Okay.
I get it all the time. The hate is real. I see. It's the tag team thing. That's why y'all married.
No.
Oh,
That's
you
why.
think
That's
he
what
tagged
it is.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it is. That's
Listen,
what it is.
listen, all
I
right.
agree with you 100%. I said yes.
Whoa.
My best friend looks.
I mean,
So look.
come on
look,
now.
Let's put the camera on Reese.
Just put the camera on.
If you think Maurice looked like Lorenz Tate, leave it in the comments. Make it known.
Make your
I
Lorenz
might
Tate
not-
face.
You know,
I don't have a Lorenz Tate face.
if
Okay, I'm sorry.
ask yourself, do he look more like Brian Hook or Lorenz
They
Tate?
don't even know who Brian Hooks is. He ain't
Oh,
been famous
oh,
in
Go
20
just,
years.
just Google it.
You ain't even got to Google it because they're gonna see a picture on pop up right beside his face.
Oh damn.
See how
Go
the
Don
devil
Zelly.
work? See how
Go
the devil
Don
work?
Zelly.
He was waiting on that. That's probably why he
Bruh.
asked that question.
What? No, man, no, it ain't even like that. It ain't even like that, bro. But you said Lorenz Tate.
I'm supposed to say somebody ugly.
Bruh, no, it ain't.
No.
Brian Hook's not an ugly dude, though, bruh.
I mean,
He
that's
just
what
got a
she said.
mustache, like you. Like you're more Steve Harvey than I am.
Okay, that's way off too. Just throwing it out there.
No.
Wait,
Steve-
I am not
Steve
saying
Harvey
he
for
looked
both
like
of y'all
Steve
is way
Harvey.
off.
I'm just saying that he would be more Steve Harvey than I am. He has a mustache and soup coolers.
Pause.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he looked like
All
Steve
right, let's
Harvey.
go to the next
Yeah, I
subject.
think it's time for.
It's time for something else.
Hey, all right,
maybe
so
a shot
Hurry
o'clock.
up.
So we got a social media video of the day,
Okay.
and we want to share it with y'all. Just want to know what y'all think.
That last one was different. I don't know.
All right, let's go. Social media video of the day.
All right.
So this is
Is that what's
Pete
his name?
Davidson.
Okay.
Pete Davidson
that's
is
a
out
name
there
drop.
hooping, bro.
Yeah, I seen this song.
Like, but look at him just.
He getting in now. But I heard, but they was like on some, those were, not real good hard competition. But I'm not gonna judge.
Bro, I
He
ain't
look
even
decent.
worried about that.
Yeah, he
It's
look
just
great.
it's just the fact that he balling. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean-
Like listen, people don't necessarily ball like that in general.
No,
But
he's
to
decent.
even
He's
think Pete
better than
Davidson
me, I'll tell
could
you
ball
that.
like that,
We
it's
wouldn't
like,
know.
bruh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
all right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So respect to
Well,
him.
we know Kim like them athletes. we know Kim like them athletes,
Yeah.
especially basketball.
Well, all the
players.
Kardashians seem to like them athletes.
Yeah, dog.
All right, let's take another break, man. And when we come back, we got all types of stuff. We got blind reaction, and
Got another one.
we also got one has to go. So we'll holler at that in a few. We'll be back. Fuller Podcast. Welcome back to the Fuller Podcast. I'm your host, Avery Fuller. With, of course, my co-host over here, my hostess and hoster.
There you go.
I made that shit up.
Hostess, hoster.
Maurice Bird, aka Reese, and Melnisha Fuller, aka Mel. We are
Yes,
here
Avery
and
Fuller.
back, and you know what time it is because we came back from break. So let's get these shots up because it's shot o'clock.
Wait, why your cup ain't filled up like my cup?
Cause he playing.
Bruh.
I know you playing for real.
playing?
Fill that shit up. You tried
First
it.
off- first
Look at my
off-
shit.
Look at
I got a
mine.
double
Bro.
shot, yo.
bro.
It make no sense. I mean, you can do it
Wow,
like
he
this.
said the last
Are you
one, too.
serious?
I know damn
Tried
well
it.
y'all ain't trying to carry
You
me.
tried it.
I thought he was a drink king. Wow. He's
wait.
looking like
Is-
the drink queen right
Is
now.
this what you want?
Wow.
Is
I
this
guess
what
this
you
made
want?
me the king.
That's what you want.
Is this what you
Clearly,
want?
you don't want it because you didn't. Have, it was only in quarter field.
Right,
Well,
exactly.
wait, yours not even full
Whoa,
up.
how you mean? Mine is up there.
Look at mine.
Now, after you done pour some more in
Right.
there,
Well, you might need to post some more on yours.
I don't got no more.
Yeah, now you
It's
lying.
shot o'clock.
You see
Too
this?
bad.
Oh,
You
time
did.
to drink.
up.
Oh,
You did
right.
all-
Shut
all
up.
that
Let's
shit.
do it
Drinks
right
up.
now.
Ah, that's so good.
There you go.
All right, hey, so look, there's a recent black movie that came out called The Blackening. We actually watched it today. Yes. I want to know what y'all thoughts on the movie and what stood out, what didn't, what you feel like they should have changed or something. Mel, start with you, sweetheart.
Okay. So for this movie, what?
You ready?
Yes, I am ready because first off, you know I love horror,
she ready
and I know
Black
it was
Girl
a
mode
horror.
too. You see the headline?
Hold on, yes, because what was it?
Norfolk there.
The Blackening.
Wrong
okay,
bitch.
let's go. First off,
Pretty bitch.
you had. First off, the stuff they was doing in there was not what typical black people would be doing. What? No, sir.
I think that was the point of the movie to do typical. But like I told you, any black horror movie should not be more than 15 minutes.
Listen, that's probably why they had to do that BS because it shouldn't have went down like that. I think it was funny. It had some comical moments, but I feel like some of the stuff was kind of unrealistic, like how they were acting, what they were doing.
They were reaching.
You know, yeah, that's exactly what it seemed like.
Yeah.
They could have. I just feel like they could have did better. Maybe they should have just kind of went through that plot a little bit more.
Number one, and I get what you're saying. Like it could have been a better movie per se. I don't feel like they could have did better because I feel like they incorporated a lot of black stereotypes.
Yeah.
And when you address that stuff, and you know, between the black dude, spoiler alert, saying he voted for Donald Trump.
We're not gonna spoil it.
You know, all that type of stuff stood out. You know what I'm saying? So it added a comical feature to it. It's just, let's be realistic. Can you really make a horror movie with black people
if we did
that are actually black?
Like I told you, if we did a real horror movie that's a black horror movie, it should be no longer than 15 minutes. First of all, I'm not going to no cabin in the woods. That's first of all. That's first of all. When the door locks, I'm out there. I'm gone. Bruh, you can have a cabinet opening right now in this house, and I'm out of here.
And I'm also not gonna play a game.
No,
in a game,
not at all.
Not creepy as shit.
Not a creepy. Like I'm not playing Jumanji, bruh. I'm not. It's just not gonna happen. Jumanji is not gonna happen with me.
You know, that type of stuff to me make a difference. And if a place look too old, I'm not gonna go in it.
I'm not for what? It's an Airbnb.
That's
why would
reality.
I even get that Airbnb?
But I also feel like if it's 8 of us or 7 of us, why are we waiting around to die?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, we need to double bake this mother.
Didn't I say that? I said, it's one person. One person is 8 of us.
And it's a gun?
First off, wasn't even a gun.
First off, already...
One dude had a gun.
First off, you already know.
Yeah, and yes.
Hands down, whoever is licensed to carry or not, they probably going to have their gun on them anyway.
It's already there.
I'm strapped all day, every day.
There. Like, no.
So...
And I didn't... Forget all about it. I didn't like the ending. It was predictable. I predicted it when I seen it.
Bro, that's some bullshit. The ending was not predictable to me, right? Because the nigga had a beef over spades. That's not predictable.
That part. I'm talking about who the crazy person was.
Right, because he wasn't invited, and it's kind of like they made it known at the beginning, in the middle,
way he even looked,
like the whole time he wasn't invited.
Well, he was not normal.
You remember? I
think the goal would be to have you solve it.
It wasn't even solve it. We knew. I knew when he was in the grocery. I don't even want to give a.
They went there to hang out with all their friends, and he was the oddball out. He was not even a friend.
He was a friend.
No, he wasn't.
Remember, he played the game. They knew him. Everybody knew him, but they didn't remember him.
He
wasn't a friend. Like he wasn't a part of the crew.
He wasn't a part of the crew.
They was looking at him like, bro, why are you here?
Right, they planned a vacation with the crew.
Right.
Yeah.
He said that the person that they couldn't find that won't there invited him.
How did Shorty and the other dude make that voicemail when they was on the ride up? You remember that?
They called it early.
Oh, yeah.
That was early. That was
later. Remember, they was on the ride up already.
But she was still alive.
She was still alive.
No, she didn't make that voicemail. Well, actually, no, it was her on the voicemail. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was her on the voicemail.
Okay. All right. Well, look, let's go with One Has to Go.
Okay.
All right.
That's next up. We're gonna show at least 4 items. We got to pick one of the 4 items that has to go. We see this on social media all the time. Let's go. We at it. One has to go.
Oh, that's easy.
So musically, we got
Easy. One
The
has to
Weeknd,
go.
we got
Weeknd,
Bruno Mars,
Oh,
Prince,
yeah.
Michael Jackson,
We gotta
Usher,
just choose one.
and
Oh
Chris
my
Brown.
gosh, are you serious?
We
This
just
is
gotta choose
difficult.
Let's change this to two gotta go.
Yeah, I could choose two.
Because
Easy.
it's 6 people, and so
Two gotta go.
I could
two
choose
gotta
two
go.
easy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
right.
Wait.
A Weekend and
Bruno Mars.
definitely. It's not even a question.
That's
Like,
exactly
it's
what
not
I got
even
too.
hard.
The Weeknd and Bruno Mars.
Because Prince is Prince. You can't even touch him.
It's
no.
it's
Michael is you know who Michael is, the GOAT. He's the king of pop, period. It's not even gonna change. Chris Brown is here to stay. He's the next up to me. I mean, if anybody took what Michael is him. And Usher is I mean, he's already cemented. He still makes good music. But it's not even hard. Like I
would have to disagree with Usher. Usher and Bruno Mars will have to go.
Oh wow! So
Whoa.
Because yes,
you let the coke smoker, the coke tutor, in the gang that's
Wait a minute.
promoting cocaine to our
heck
kids.
yeah, because I'm gonna tell you when I listen
You
to
said
his
heck
music.
yeah, like you do coke.
So wait,
no,
The
I don't
Weeknd?
do. When I listen
Yeah.
to The Weeknd, yes,
What does that do
I
to
haven't
you?
listened to all of his music.
no, what does
but
that
when
do
you
to
hear
you?
his music, I don't know. It just makes you want to be.
Makes you want to be what?
So you think that
Hold
The
on.
Weeknd got a song that go better than "Going Nowhere Fast"?
my boo thing?
Reach the climax.
Okay, so it's all about the feeling because The Weeknd
Yes.
makes me
Superstar?
want to be very
Are you
exotic.
The
do
Whoa.
some
Weeknd
strange
make you want to
things
go do
for-
some lines.
Boy,
Yes.
it don't make me want to
Matter
do
of
some
fact,
lines.
he what he say?
Well,
He
first
said he-
off,
I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
hold on,
And
you
then,
thinking about that song.
and
I'm
then
thinking
what's the
about some
jump
of the other
that he
songs,
has with,
like Wicked Games.
Wow, that's tough. That's
Let
a
me
good
tell you what.
That's the
song.
one he tells Shorty, "I want to love you only for tonight."
That's one song.
The stripper jump.
That's like saying I want to
What
find a
earned
hope.
it?
Nah,
Because girl, you're perfect. You earned it. That's it.
Let me tell you what.
The Confessions.
Tell you
There's
what that made
nothing
me
that,
think of.
that The Weeknd is made better than Confessions.
You know what it made me think of?
What?
It kind of made me think of the scene from
Oh,
what is that movie called? With the shower. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh
The
my
shower
gosh.
scene from
She talking
You know.
about
talk to me. You know what I'm talking about.
that Superfly.
Superfly. Yeah, you seen Superfly?
The movie?
Yeah, when he
What's
had
the
both of the
movie?
girls
The
in
newest
the
one?
shower.
In the shower?
That's wait a minute. Hold on.
But-
Time's out.
listen,
that's
listen.
That's what you think of?
Hey, but listen.
all
Hey,
I
there's
think
hope
of.
for you, Avery. There's still hope for you,
Listen,
All
bro.
I
this
think
is the
of-
bullshit behind
There's hope for you, bro.
Because she keep talking about that scene,
There's hope for you.
but she won't let me bring another girl in the shower.
That's 1M, 2 Fs. There's hope for you, bro.
It
Wait,
ain't no
what?
hope. Ain't no hope. She got to like F's.
1 male, 2 females.
She don't like F's.
Well, she just talked about.
And she'll never had 2 M's. So that should have never happened.
Whoa,
Don't worry about it. I'm just
22.
that magical. It could just be me and you.
And pretend you get a blow up.
You already know what it is.
What happens in Vegas State?
Long as
Whoa,
you swallow. But so look.
that's what you get. You shouldn't put the headphones on. That's what you get.
So let's
Traumatize the kids over here.
Oh,
let's
I'm sorry.
let's go
No, you
back
ain't.
to that
Sorry,
list
but I'm not
Oh
real
no, we
quick.
ain't even ask Avery. So
no,
Avery
we did not.
Fuller.
Yeah, tell us what you think.
Who would
had
have to go?
So just going back to that particular list. Of
Bro,
course,
you can't
I
get
would
rid of Prince, bro.
I would
Definitely
pick
cannot.
Bruno Mars and Weeknd. That'll be
That's
gone.
not even a question.
But I do want to kind of switch it up a little bit. I want to know it's 6 people up there.
Yes.
Rank them from first to worst.
Ooh, first, we know Michael is first.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with Prince as second.
Uh
I got to go with Breezy as
Ooh.
third,
huh.
and then Usher. Whew. Then I see The Weeknd. He do have. I had to go with The Weeknd and then Bruno. I'm sorry.
What about you, Mel?
ooh, okay. So, Michael 1, Prince 2, Chris 3, Bruno 4,
Oh my God. So Bruno
Usher
over
5.
She's not us a fan.
Oh.
Oh wait, did I say Bruno 4?
Yeah.
No, I meant
I
Usher
am
4 and then Bruno
everything.
last. Bruno is last for me.
What about if Usher's 4? Who the fuck is 5 and 6?
She said Usher is last. No.
Oh
she said,
wait, did I mess that all up?
you
Yes,
fucked
How
you
that
many
up.
did.
drinks did
Start
I
over.
have?
how many drinks have you had? How many drinks have
Okay,
you had?
wait. I'm sorry. Michael 1,
Okay.
Prince 2.
Said Breezy it was 3.
Yeah, Chris 3, Bruno 4, Usher 5, and Bruno 6.
Whoa.
Right.
You mean the weekend?
There you drunk.
No,
Yes.
no.
You said
just
Bruno was 4, bro.
twice.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
How
I
many
meant
drinks
the
have you-
weekend. My bad. Yeah, you might be right.
So the weekend was 4.
The weekend was 4.
Okay.
Bruno is last.
All right, so just
For
to
a
go
fact.
over your
So
list
so
for the
Bruno is-
non-inebriated folk,
Bruno is 5.
Okay,
The
first
weekend
off,
is-
don't
the
even
weekend
come
is-
for me like that.
I will.
The
But
Jim Beam is kicking in.
it kicked
So-
in, goddamn it.
Hiya.
So you got Michael Prince,
Yours been kicked in. Don't
Chris
start with
Brown,
me.
Usher. Oh no, Michael Prince, Chris Brown, Weekend, Usher, Bruno Mars.
Yes, that's her order. What's your order, bro?
My order is gonna be number 1 is Prince.
Okay.
Ooh, I mean,
I can give you that, yes.
it's one of those.
Of course, number 2 is Michael, Chris Breezy, Usher, Bruno Mars, and then the Weekend.
Now, I have a question. What's your
Ooh, The
favorite
Weeknd
Prince
class.
song?
My favorite Prince song is damn, I don't even know the name of the song, but that
Don't nobody know what that is, bro.
No, yeah, you're right.
I ain't got no money.
I could tell. Oh,
I ain't got no money.
I know what you're talking. I ain't got no money.
It's
My
fine.
favorite
Oh,
song,
man.
I'm gonna tell you, is Diamonds and Pearls.
Yes, that is mine.
Diamonds and Pearls.
That's
bro.
it right there.
Diamonds.
That's
and
my
Pearls.
favorite.
I mean, that junk right there to me is just
Hands down. That's
it's just
it.
crazy. It was actually embarrassing. I was sitting in the DMV, and that's been when everybody had the ringtones on their phone.
Yeah.
And that joint came on, and it was a dude at the end, out on the other line. Diamonds and Pearls.
Well, first off, that song goes hard.
It
Hands
does.
Down.
It just
Diamonds and Pearls go hard.
Yes. Have you
Yeah.
heard that song?
Diamonds and Pearls.
ain't nobody ask you to sing.
Come on,
don't,
bro.
Don't do that. Don't do
Don't.
You better stop.
Please.
I'm the senior here.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
are,
saying.
old man.
Now that we know, let's switch it up because it's blind reaction time.
Okay, let's
It
go.
is
brace
time to
myself.
blindly react to a video that our producers
I never heard a
has
pretty
made
bitch
for us.
that many times in one song. Not big enough.
This is the last segment, so
Okay, I'm in. I'm up there.
blind reaction. Let's go.
I think he got Prince on my mind.
Youth Outreach Program.
Okay.
Rapping for Jesus.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street,
Why is
then
his
you gotta
pants
do
so
a
high?
rap to a hip hop beat. So I gave my sermon an
Token
urban
black guy.
kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Hey yo, Jesus Christ
Jesus
is my nigga.
bro. Jesus nigga, I got to drink on that.
He's a
Yo,
life
no
changer,
question.
miracle
This was
arranger,
shot. Just-
born to
I don't
the
know,
birth
is
and
this good or
mom in a
bad?
manger, water
'Cause
to
Jesus
wine,
Christ
he's
is my
truth
nigga.
exchanger.
He was a
And
nigga.
He died for your sins.
Yo.
Preach the word,
Bruh.
that's my gig, and I rhyme.
And I-
Wait, do you see him back with the
Is that the
smoke
smoke?
Other MCs, I wish them well, but if you live in sin, you burn in hell.
What the fuck?
Why?
Now I'ma pass the mic to my lovely wife. She's a fly MC
Not your wife.
and the light of my life. So to bust a rhyme without further ado, take it away, Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Oh my
He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to earth to elucidate the
Loosen
way
that
that we
tie
should
up,
be.
bro. Get in it.
Like if another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt rapper and your rhymes are weak. I don't get mad and I don't critique. I forgive him and turn the other cheek.
Hey.
I don't blaspheme and I don't brag. I don't cuss. And my pants don't sag. I do exude a little Christian swag, and I'm proud to be an American.
Jesus Christ is a nigga.
Ain't nothing more American than
light
saying
shine
Jesus
through
Christ
ya.
is my nigga.
Let his love pop a cap in your butt. and
Bro,
say
did he shoot a nigga in the
hallelujah.
ass?
Wait, what?
Jesus Christ is a nigga.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
a homie MC,
JC, you see, he's an honest, caring, peace-loving nigga like me.
Oh my God.
If you do drugs and you think you're cool, you need to come to Sunday school. Put those drugs in a
Sign
garbage
me
can. Stand up tall, you're a Christian man.
Jesus Christ is my
Word
nigga.
up,
What the fuck
I'm
is
freestyle.
happening
Hit
right
me.
now?
I don't.
And they got the words on the screen and shit like that shit on BET.
Yo, that was on
Listen.
Uncut, bro.
Bruh,
Let me tell you what.
what the fuck just
If
happened?
that shit is trending right now, Jesus Christ is everybody's nigga right now.
Bruh.
Bro,
Listen.
I got a shirt idea.
Listen, they gonna be playing that.
I want that
Jesus
on
We
my
might
Christ,
need
shirt.
that
to.
nigga
We
on
might
the
need to
shirt.
put that on the shirt for
Oh
real.
my gosh. Listen. First and foremost, man, pour yourself a shot, please.
Pull myself a shot.
Yes, it's very important.
Did you pour yourself a shot?
See it.
Oh, you poured you a
Yeah.
shot.
I got me one already poured.
First off,
I made my head itch.
I'm just trying to grasp what's happening. You had the preacher. He was a preacher, right?
I'm assuming
So if he was a preacher, his wife damn near twerked in the video.
she smacked that ass.
Both of them saying niggas. I
Yes.
think they even said a curse word.
Hard. I don't know.
What he said they was gonna
RDRs.
go to hell.
No, he said another curse word than that.
He said another cuss word.
Well,
I heard the hell part.
All I heard
All
was
I
Jesus
know
Christ
is-
my nigga.
I mean, yeah, that kind of stood out.
How on planet Earth did this skate under the radar?
It didn't. I don't think it did. But I need that on a shirt,
True.
Bruh,
front and back.
I'm not putting Jesus Christ as my nigga on the shirt.
I'm gonna put that on the shirt.
Thank you, Nisha.
Fuck that. Mm-mm.
Black,
I
preferably.
ain't going to hell for nobody.
I like it.
Well, why would I go to
I
hell?
am
if Jesus
not
Christ
going
is
to
my
hell
nigga.
for that.
Bro,
He's my nigga.
bro, you make it seem like being a nigga is a good thing.
Well, it depends.
On what, nigga?
Jesus
Well, they
Christ
mean it
is
in
my
a good
nigga.
way.
They meant it in a good way. Yeah.
They're trying to reach out to
Right.
the people who
Right.
is
They
always
trying to all around.
saying nigga.
Right.
Yes.
But
One
you
more
do
time.
realize that
Nigga.
Jesus, quote unquote, is a black person.
Well, we know we know where.
Well,
we
as
know
you
where he
can
was
see,
born at.
as you can see,
which was
those
Africa.
those two people are worshiping that
Jesus
nigga.
Christ, that
is some-
nigga.
Why?
Because
Wait,
he was my nigga.
wait, because he is that
Nigga.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Hey, people, make sure y'all limit the amount of alcohol in which y'all intake because
No,
these two
it-
motherfuckers
alcohol
right
has
here
nothing to do with
fucked up in the
I
game.
didn't call Jesus Christ my nigga.
I was just
said
saying.
Jesus Christ is their
hey,
nigga.
hey, and while I'm talking about limiting the amount of alcohol that you intake, let's throw a last shot up of the day.
All
There you
right,
go. One
that's all I
last
had
one.
left. Yeah.
Because Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Hey,
All right.
This is
now.
for my niggas.
hey guys, I want to
Jesus
say
Christ.
it's been a great show. I really enjoyed all
It
the
was-
topics
it was
that we had
entertaining.
today.
Fun.
Shout out to the producers, G Wiz,
Yes.
and
Thank you, G Wiz.
keep it up.
Not cheese.
Throw
but
it back.
G's.
If you're at home, throw it back. We'll see y'all next time on the Fuller Podcast. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Jesus Christ is my nigga.
That's some bullshit.